Oh, this is giving me the 80s. This seems so much bigger than season 1. Oh, this is war. The Cold War is now the Moon War. Sometimes if a series isn't my favorite, I'll keep watching because its premise is so intriguing that it's enough to keep me glued to the screen. And For All Mankind on Apple TV Plus is one of those shows. Apple TV Plus is a streaming service that I'm just beginning to dip my toes into. Late last year, I purchased a new iPhone and I got a whole year of the service for free. And I'm not alone because according to Variety, 62% of its subscribers are freeloaders just like me. But you clicked on this for a trailer reaction, so getting back to that. For All Mankind takes place in an alternate history where the Soviet Union beat the United States in the race to the moon. Thus prolonging the space race for a much longer period than in your timeline. In our timeline. Was that a glitch in the Matrix? Probably not. Back to the video. Personally, I love alternate histories. I find them extremely fascinating. As a kid, I was obsessed with rockets, especially the Apollo era, which are a couple of the reasons why this was the first show of Apple's I decided to check out first. The last alternate history show I watched before this one was The Man in the High Castle on Amazon Prime, which I really liked at the beginning, but I found the final season to be very disappointing. I would even go so far as to say it was a train wreck, literally. I just finished the first season of For All Mankind, and to give a very brief, spoiler-free review, it started off just okay, and then it got really good, and then it got really, really depressing, and then it got really good again, and I thought the finale ended on a solid note. Some of the characters are very hit or miss for me, and I actually like some of the more supporting characters than the main ones, to be honest. Overall, I'm curious to see where this series is going, and I'm considering making a whole video just diving into the alternate timeline. If that's something you're interested, let me know in the comments below. But without further ado, I want to see what season 2 has in store, so let's get into the reaction. Okay, NASA?
Concerned. The Soviets might be trying to introduce a new weapon.
Cold War?
Go. It would set a dangerous precedent.
An Apple original.
Welcome to NASA. You are, as of this moment, officially out.
Ooh, they got a bigger budget this time, definitely.
So many people will read the history of this time.
This is Jamestown Actual. 10 seconds, mark.
They will say that during the coldest...
Oh, this is giving me the 80s.
America inspired...
Oh, Reagan is president again. 1983, okay.
I give you Pathfinder. It's 3 times as powerful as our current shuttles.
Oh, the shuttle is back in this timeline.
Good old days.
Not on this.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
They could drop munitions on any point on Earth.
The president wants you to put together a new mission.
This seems so much bigger than season 1.
You don't think I noticed the look in your eyes at every launch?
Hoorah.
This is the improvement I wanted.
I have here the rules of engagement for use of force on the moon. That's steps away from
Oh, this is war. The Cold War is now the Moon War.
There's no going back.
Shuttle and oh, this is giving me,
This program has the power to change the world.
This month, yeah.
Mind them on Apollo 11. We came in peace for all mankind. Ready to fight.
That's the theory, yes.
To live up to that.
He's being the voice of reason this season? Okay. I just did. That exceeded my expectations by a light year. They definitely got a bigger budget this year, and I'm curious about how they're going to incorporate the shuttle and what's different about the shuttle. My mind is just racing about the possibilities of what they're gonna do here. If this season gives me the goosebumps that I just experienced in that trailer, this will turn into a show that I'm not just watching to see what happens because I'm interested in alternate history. This will be a show that I am genuinely excited for to watch every single week. And I'm about 10 times more excited for season 2 than I was before I just saw that trailer. So apparently there's a First Look Featurette that I wasn't aware of, so let's watch that because I'm really curious to see what that is too. Maybe this trailer was just a fluke. Maybe I won't be as impressed with this featurette first look as I was with this trailer.
Sacrifice is a part of any journey. Taking on these great challenges against great odds. That's what makes us human.
Waiting for the drop.
For All
A new era.
Mankind is an alternate history of the space race.
Oh, it's a thing with the actors.
It's almost 10 years later. It's 1983. Both sides expand on their moon bases, and the competition between the two superpowers.
I wish we had this in 1983.
We're coming into
Here we go with the 80s again.
of the new 1980s. The social change is more rapid. The development of technology goes much quicker.
This is what I'm most fascinated about.
60 miles on a single charge.
We have electric cars. We have cell phones. Because we rushed
Wow.
first, NASA.
This is almost a little bit of a spoiler.
Us further into technology in a competitive way.
This is Jamestown Actual. Enjoy the show, everyone.
In space, Jamestown has expanded drastically. There's up to 30 astronauts.
Yeah, it looks a lot bigger and
A
nicer.
really exciting leap forward in season 2.
Uh-oh, here we go.
As plainly as I can, the greatest threat the United States faces is posed by the Soviet Union.
The voice actors they get for the presidents here are 10 out of 10. Every single president they've had is amazing voice actor-wise. I'm really curious who they are.
The president wants us to confront the Soviets on the moon.
Star Wars, but in reality this time.
We see the military presence and how that affects life on the moon.
Right.
You just send a message to the Soviets.
But there's got to be another way.
Recommend go to DEFCON 3.
Ooh.
2 is everything you loved about season 1, taken a step further.
Bringing the Cold War.
I hope that's the case.
A big part of season 2 will be quite a shock and surprise.
Follow emergency power protocols, screen the nuclear reactors.
It's just an exquisitely executed show about human beings in extreme situations.
Oh, she's British. That kind of caught me off guard for some.
There's no going back.
History has asked much of the Americans of our time.
Using the shuttle, okay.
More you must be prepared to give.
That didn't take anything away from the trailer. I am still as excited for this show, even after watching that behind the scenes one. But overall, after watching these 2 clips, I cannot wait to see how season 2 turns out. Thank you so much for joining me. I had so much fun watching these. If you want to keep up with more science fiction related reviews and reactions, hit that subscribe button for more content like this coming up. Also, leave me a comment and tell me any and all thoughts you have about For All Mankind, or if you have any suggestions about what shows I should react to next, I would love to hear it. Thank you so much for joining me again. Stay tuned for more videos, or you can check out more on my channel.